Hello, it is Topical Tuesday, January 17th, 2023. Steve Sipress here, tail end of a beautiful sunset going on behind me. And I was looking for what to talk about on Topical Tuesday today. What's in the news? Since I have not been following any of the news whatsoever, I was hosting the All-Star Entrepreneur Mastermind over the weekend and getting ready for it at the end of last week. And then I had a one-on-one day with one of my clients the day after yesterday. Stayed away from all media, all everything, not knowing what's really going on. So I just went online and I checked out. It seemed that several surveys have come out real recently about optimism, sentiment, what's going on with small business owners, how they're combating inflation and the recession and all that kind of stuff. And man, just about all of them said the same thing. They said that, which you understand if you're watching this as a small business owner, hopefully you are, or an entrepreneur or owning several businesses. You know that with inflation out of control over the past, year or two and showing no end in sight until the Fed really jacks interest rates up a little bit more. Well, business owner, of course, wants to raise prices. When the costs go up, you want to raise prices to combat that. However, here's the problem, because inflation and the recession are really hurting all kinds of people, the majority of Americans. That means that if you raise your prices, well, then lots of your customers or clients or patients, members will not be able to afford your stuff, or will stop buying it, or will buy less of it, or come less often, or whatever it is. So there's a conundrum. Do you eat the increased costs and therefore cut into your profit and sometimes even just lose money just to stay in business and wait things out until the economy comes out of the recession? It's going to be a while. It's going to be get a lot worse before it ever gets better. So not really a great strategy there. Or do you raise prices and therefore chase away customers, and it has the opposite effect? Your business gets in trouble because now your sales go down. So number one solution that I always work with on my clients is to raise your prices. You've got to raise the prices. However, in order to combat the fact that consumers are hurting like crazy because of the recession, and a lot of them just can't afford your stuff, well, a couple of things. Number one, you could target a more affluent audience that is not really suffering with they have more discretionary spending. The percentage of their budget that they're spending on the necessities is a lot less than people of lower average or lower incomes, right? Of course. So you can target them with those kind of services. Or you can do what I always suggest. My rule of thumb that I work with my clients is I have a saying: if you want to double your price, then triple your value. And of course, it's just it's just a saying. But in other words, not just willy-nilly just raise the price. Hey, I have a little restaurant here and I serve burgers, and the price of everything is way up. So I got to take my burger from $5 to $6 and not change anything else at all. Well, add more value to that burger, and the best way to do it is to add value with something that costs you relatively little, but has a perceived value to your customer or your member, client, patient, whatever it is to you, relatively high. Makes sense? And there's a whole bunch of ways to do it. They're different in different industries and different businesses and in different situations. You can go to helpfromsteve.com and I will help you out. You can get some various reports I have on how to do this kind of stuff. Send me a message wherever you're watching or listening to this or reading it. Email me at steve@stevecypress.com, or find somebody else. Doesn't have to be me. Find another business expert who has been through multiple ups and downs and recessions and inflationary times and boom times, and understands the different strategies and tactics you want to use in each different one, including right now, so that you're not just looking to get by and hope you can survive until it blows over, but you can really take advantage of this time of tremendous opportunities, more problems than ever out there. And as entrepreneurs, that's how we make money. We find a problem and we offer a solution, and people pay us. Simple as that. Not easy, but simple. And that'll do it for Topical Tuesday January 17th, 2023. Thanks for being here with me today or watching on the replay. And I'll be back here again with you tomorrow on World Wide Web Wednesday. Over and out. Bye-bye.